everyone. My name is Bartek, and together with my event chairs, Austin, Eduardo, Richie, we would love to welcome you very warmly into Observability Day here in Amsterdam, both in person and those who are watching us virtually. You might hear somewhere, that Observability Day is a co-located CNCF KubeCon event deeply focused on what? What we are focused on? Well, higher observability, yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do it one more. 1, 2, 3. Yes, some energy. It's 9 a.m. though, so it's expected. So tools, so what's observability? Of course, it's tools and techniques to monitor and analyze, troubleshoot your software on clouds and beyond. But that's not definitely, wrong decision here, the wrong definition here, but actually it's much deeper, right? It's a tradition that we started last year in Detroit that is kind of like joining many passionate people from different CNCF projects or different part of the CNCF and many passionate humans together. And Observability Days was designed to talk about user stories, right? And strategies and how to use those things and automate in the end user space, right? So we are really focused to make sure that users, new or advanced, are kind of, learning. And so please don't hesitate to ask questions and really network on a break session. This whole day is designed for you. So let's propagate some context. If you know what I mean, context propagation. No? If you don't know what I mean, you will know, don't worry, there will be some tracing sessions. But why we are here, right? Generally, we are here because of those amazing projects, right? So if not their work, we wouldn't have much to talk about, really, right? We would just have gaps. And, the amazing people relentlessly innovating in those communities, in observability space, are doing this for free. And, so we can really enjoy those things today and talk about the solutions, user stories, and experiences. So please, great applause for maintainers and communities. And, we'll hear many talks from maybe experts around those projects. We have, of course, all the observability signals, we call them. So, metrics, logs, tracing, profiling, and much more, right? Like we have cost attribution, we have, like much more advanced techniques like eBPF. So all of this is why we are here. And, as I mentioned before, we kind of started this tradition of Observability Day, half year ago in Detroit on KubeCon North America. So we are building on this momentum, and since last time we had a lot of feedback. I hope we improved further with diversity, more user-centric talks, and so on. So if you like something or you don't like something, today shoot us an email, maybe a question, maybe feedback, so we can learn more. Great. So what we will see today. We have amazing agenda coming in. We have some project updates in the very beginning. We have some keynote. We have break. We have Prometheus topic. What else? The open telemetry, profiling, then the break, then the AI, telemetry more, lunch. And during lunch, we'll have a talking table. I will give you more information later about that. Then after lunch, we have amazing panel with lots of experts from the projects I mentioned, or around users. We have 2 talks about observability at scale. We are at the moment where we are running so many things that we need to think about how to integrate all those things together. We have a break. And finally, we have open telemetry, another scale, full stack integration, and eBPF, and we end. And afterwards, there will be time to socialize, have some drinks, and there will be networking, for the evening. So maybe some important information before we start the whole day. Remember about code of conduct, of course. We want to be nice to each other and, create this safe environment for everyone. So make sure you remember about that. There is a new thing. If you need some more accessibility, there is some service that you can download. It's called via Worldly, and you can scan this code, and I will wait a little bit if you want, and essentially it will transcript the sessions in maybe your language. So please do that if you want. It's super useful. Okay? And if you are sharing, please share on Twitter or Mastodon or anywhere. Please use our hashtag so we can kind of go back easily to that. Talks are recorded, so make sure we are also kind of like including the virtual audience. Make sure to join our TAG Observability Slack channel. I will use it just for Observability Day today. So any questions, any kind of ad hoc conversations we can have there. Wi-Fi, hopefully you already are connected. And speakers, please come to us, or actually first to AV team if you want to have a mic. Otherwise, you can use this mic here just fine, but please connect 5 minutes before your talk, come to connect your laptop. And talk tables, I mentioned that already. During lunch, we will have this new way of collaborating and discussing. So we'll essentially chat on some topics. So during breaks, and we have like a couple of them, I think 2, we will gather the topics. So please go at the back. There will be like a whiteboard or some kind of white paper. And we'll just you can write down any topics, and we will essentially spread topic per table, and during lunch you can eat and learn and talk and maybe, help others as well. And of course, nothing happened without any help. We had amazing program committee. So many people helped to make this happen. We have lots of talk proposals, so thank you for that. We had something to choose from. So please warm applause for those people. And of course, we had sponsors. So thank you, Calypso, for Diamond sponsorship, and Datadog, Lightstep OpenSearch for Platinum, and Grafana Labs Observe IQ for Gold. And we have live sponsor stream as well. So thank you, our sponsors. With this, it's time for project updates. So we have some experts or maintainers from 2 major projects coming on stage and discussing rough update on what happened recently. So please welcome Richie at the stage first.